Let's go.
Hey, out in space, but the S inside. I'm claiming my way like a king, so I can water crops for surviving.
Just alright. A lot of people do not get this. A lot of people hindi nila naiintindihan tong part na to. Kaya ang gagawin natin, papa-explain natin sa kanya ngayon. Go, bro. Ano ibig sabihin nun?
So let's skip the Spain pain part.
Yeah,
that's already like
that.
a given. But I'm claiming my reign like a king, so I can water crops for surviving. And then if you hear in the background, if you actually listen to the real record,
Right.
it says the ad-libs go like rain, rain. That's like the background ad-lib at that part. Rain, rain. And then my verse says, go away if you tripping. Rain, rain, go away. So, but also I'm trying to like, there's a counterpart happening in terms of calling the rain to go away.
Yeah.
And also having,
Tagalogin.
I'm claiming my reign like a king, so I can water crops for surviving. It's just like in terms of like a survival line. I'm claiming my reign like a king, but rain,
you know, double entendre. Because a lot of people, they just skip over that and they don't really understand it. You know what I mean? So a lot of people are like, when they react
I'm
to
spoon feeding yo.
yeah, you guys are spoiled right now. You know what I mean? So that's what that is.
Yeah.
Now we gotta go.
Cold wave, he's tripping. At home, he was crippled. Ain't gonna live for the people who talk over songs when they claiming to listen. These bars that are done, 3 stars.
Wait. So you also said like right there, right? When they claim that they listen. So all right, here we go. Because for me, it's like you're saying like a lot of people like I listen to the song or whatever. But what do you actually mean? Like people are pretending that they listened to it when they really didn't. What did you mean when you said it?
Of course, that's just like a generalization of some people who derive it from non-listeners who just go off of like plain critique right away. But of course, it goes to show that I don't necessarily like, I don't let it affect me, but it's just something to address people who are quick on a whim to critique right away instead of like, oh, did you actually
listen?
So,
parang yung ano, di ba? Pag hindi pa nila nakikinig, parang mga haters ba?
Yeah.
Di ba? Hindi pa nila naririnig yung kanta, hindi pa nila napapanood yung videos, anong ginagawa? Dislike. So, yun ang ano, to natin. Alright. If you guys didn't understand that, I don't even know what to tell you. He's just like, you know what I mean, reminding his people to shout. You know what I'm saying? Bro, 3 stars in the sun, syempre, di ba? I mean, bro, yung sa sobrang makabayan mo, bro, talagang it came out in a song. You know what I mean? Like, and they don't understand like how much you love your country. You know what I mean? Like, not a lot of people are like that. You know what I mean? Like when they make it here, and if you guys didn't know, he's already made it here. I mean, like, dude, he's trending worldwide right now. It's not just trending sa Philippines lang, diba? So, pero every song, I'm telling you, every song, if you're carrying your country, you're carrying 2200. You know what I mean? Like, everybody should be proud, just like everybody is proud. You know what I mean? I talk the whole part, bro.
No problem. You go ahead, man. You know,
But
you feel
this chorus is coming up, and you know we're about to bounce.
walang tatalo sa bagsik ng ating dugo means nobody can beat the ferocity of our bloodline.
Totoo yan. Katapangan talaga.
Hey, if you seen that video, 5 Filipinos versus 20 Mexicans, yeah. DDS? Are you kidding me? I discuss problems. That's just to be like on a positive note. Sometimes we don't have to always discuss problems, bro. Wag nang pag-usapan ng mga negatibo. That means let's not discuss the problems.
Exactly.
Just for a time being. Let's have a good time right now in this song. But of course I'm gonna talk about problems. The fuck? Yes, my ass, bro.
And here it comes.
Kung inakala mong isang lingwahe na kaya gamitin, isimila ka mapapala kung ganyan ka mag-isip ka bakala kasi sige utang nagaling sa loob na lumutang hinain sa turon na may pusang sinain sa
Ang daming nagsasabi hindi nila naiintindihan, di ba?
Oh my lord.
Siguro, kasi ako, nung tumira ako sa Pilipinas, 90s pa yon. So, alam na alam ko yung sinasabi mo na sinaing na pusa. Kasi yung mga news ko na hindi nakakaintindi kung anong ibig niyang sabihin. Sabihin ko lang sa inyo, hindi niya na kailangan sabihin. Pag nagpunta ka ng probinsya sa Pilipinas, alam mo ba kung anong inuulam ng mga tao doon? Naghahanap sila ng mga pusa. Yung mga pusa, aso, yun ang kinakain nila. So yung mga hindi tama ba ako? Is that what that is?
Tama ka, tol. So, that's why like I took that line kasi doon din sa probinsya ko, sa Pangasinan, sa Ordaneta, doon ako tumitira sa lola ko doon, like, you know, like I know the part of people, like I witnessed one of these cats that I really adored. It was a stray cat, but it would come to our house.
Right.
And like, I literally witnessed like right in front of my eyes, like I was looking out the window at nighttime. Meron isang lalaki, karga-karga niya yung pusa. Patay na. Like literally.
Oh, by the way, no. We have to actually translate this Tagalog version for everybody that's watching that doesn't understand Tagalog. So, like your first. Like, kung inakala mo...
kung inakala mo isang lingwahe lang kayang gamitin ni Easy MiL, if you thought that Easy MiL can only use one language, kay Bathala ka sisingil, you're gonna pay a debt to Bathala. Bathala means God. So, that's like the direct translation of that.
Right.
And, what's it? Kay Bathala ka sisingil, utang na galing sa loob na lumutang. This whole scheme is like, I was like derailing myself in terms of like a very solidified topic. It was just me going on a tangent where every single line literally rhymes.
It's called multisyllabic rhyming.
Yeah, multisyllabic rhyming. But I didn't go forward, like, you know, I didn't go focused on what would be like, you know, I didn't address anything too specific.
Right.
But like, utang na galing sa loob. Utang na loob means
Utang
just
na
because like kay Bathala ka sisingil. So kapag meron kang sisingilin, parang 'di ba may utang na loob na merong involved.
So like,
so I just derived it from that and went bullshit route,
right?
But with rhymes. That's like literally it, bro.
Like just straight
I just had fun with it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Utang na galing sa loob na lumutang hinain sa turon na may pusang sinain sa. Actually, I was gonna go for that line. Utang na galing sa loob. It means like, how do you say it in English?
Like you owe
someone.
Like pretend somebody did something for you, and like so you owe that person, right?
Yeah.
I think that's
Nagaling sa loob na lumutang. Lumutang means it floated.
Yeah.
So, cause from inside it like floated, and then you just put it on.
Yeah. So it's just like a straight up scheme, like
a straight up bullshit scheme.
Yeah.
With rhymes. But
having fun. I mean, like. You guys gotta respect that. He's like honest enough to actually, you know what I mean, admit that instead of like trying to make up shit about, you know, like, you know what I mean. So, I mean,
the fun lines, you feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, I also love the fact that I included that there. The fact that people made memes about it. Like,
yeah, they did though.
Like having that factor in sense of like it blowing up, like, and also the meme spectrum of it. Like people have something to drag towards in the meme world, and I love it. I love memes.
So the pusa line, pusa in English means cat.
Mm-hmm.
So what he's trying to say is like, somebody was cooking a cat, because in the Philippines, if you live in the Philippines, in the back provinces, people eat dogs, people eat cats, and it's natural. You know, it's natural. Just
what it
you know,
is.
that's exactly what he's saying. And for people like they're so confused. They're like, what does that mean? What does that mean, bro? What do you mean? You never heard anybody eating a cat? Have you ever heard of siopaw? Anyways, we go. Okay, I also saw a comment. You're like, bro, did he make a mistake? Why did he stop? Tell him why he stopped.
Oh, that's actually a censored part because of Wish. So, uray no nga imbagak kinyayo ti ukinayo. Even though I told y'all, screw y'all, or if we're not being censored in this channel, like, even though I told y'all, fuck y'all, like, that's what that means. Uray no nga imbagak kinyayo ti ukinayo. Dito yakla nga gur uray no sinuta igdayo. I'll be right here waiting on any of y'all to pull up. Like, that's just that, you know.
Yeah.
Even though I told y'all, fuck y'all, I'll be right here waiting for y'all to pull up. So, uray no nga ibagak niya ti okinayo, dito yakla nga gur uray no sinuti agdayo. Tapno sang itam ak inti wagas mo nga payo. Like, so even though like you're telling me all that, you're like giving me dumbass advice, you're like crying to me like, oh, you shouldn't like, sounds like,
so it's just like just like straight up talking shit.
Yeah, it's just straight up
talking
Ilocano.
In Ilocano. That's pretty, bro. I mean, when you say like straight up, I mean talagang straight up.
Straight up,
Here
like,
we go.
But yeah. So that part, wait, what did I say? Uray no nga imbaga kanya ti okinayo dito yaklang ang uray no sinute ang tapno sang itam akin ti wagas mo nga payo. Tapno sang itam akin ti wagas mo nga payo. Nga takay kaya tong nga patayon kaken atoy bayo. Nga takay kaya tong. It's like you, like after all that shit that I said, you know, I think you want a death wish, bro. I think you're asking for a death wish. So that's like those are the lines in Ilocano.
These next lines right here. So I'm gonna have to guess. Like the first one that you said is in Ilocano, and then English and Tagalog, right? Same meaning.
Same meaning on every single line.
That's like right here.
All of those lines mean the same thing.
So
Si kayo nga amin. Lahat kayo. All of you. Like, it all means the phrase all of you. All of you, but said in 3 different ways of saying it. So first was Ilocano, Tagalog, and English. Si kayo nga amin. Lahat kayo. All of you. So that's like literally generalizing all of y'all in 3 different universes, bro.
And here comes everybody's part. Everybody's part. Everybody's part. Right here. Go ahead.
Everybody.
Let's do it.
I want to kind of discriminate in my own home country. It sounds to me like, sorry.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Man. You know.
Oh man. And for people are like saying, like some ignorant people, they're like, you know, dude, that's not like that's not discriminating, bro. Yes it is. You know what I mean? Like if you was living here and saying, you know what I mean, like when you talk about like white people or Mexicans or Chinese or
anything
or black people, if you say anything like that, your ass is going to jail here, bro. You know, that's the same thing sa Pilipinas. Na pag sinabi mo, puti-puti mo, hindi ka naman Pilipino eh, di ba? I mean like tinutokso ka ng mga tao. So it is discriminating for people to say like it's not, it is. It's like a total definition of like.
I think that it's just, you know, different aspects of how people view it, you know. At first, like there's the general people, like mostly everyone back home, that kayo manggi yung balat, di ba?
Mm.
Kaya parang pinipicture nila kasi syempre yun yung parang pinoportray sa media. O
Right.
kailangan para maganda ka, maputi ka.
Mm-hmm.
Ganun. And you know, in terms of how they're thinking of the way, like that's what they've been fed in terms of like how they see that. So if they might say that if you're called Tisoy, you're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but it's different in my perspective because of me growing up as this, you know, thing that they called Tisoy. In terms of like not being a general Tisoy Pinoy, I look like a Caucasian person, and
because I'm half, and you're probably like all of it or 3/4, because my mom's white and then my dad's Filipino and Spaniard, but I mean like my color is far from you, so like they call me like semi Tisoy, but you know,
yeah. But in terms of like how that derived, what I experienced from when I was a kid was like kids didn't talk to me just because of the fact that they think that, you know, they're gonna have to speak English.
Yeah.
And most of the fact is that, you know, in the Philippines, people, madalas yung mga tao, they're shy to speak English, and then also with the fact that I didn't get to fit in like right away as quick as like, you know, all the other kids, which me saying that line is like, it's extensive. It's like, it's exaggerated to a point because I'm exaggerating this bad feeling I had when I was a kid, which of course I'm supposed to be grown up to understand. I'm grown up enough to understand that it was just what it was back then, but you can get accepted no matter what. But, you know,
you're not,
that's just like, you know, I'm just speaking on facts of what I felt from before, and I just put that right there.
But
Just
that's
so
happening like all around the world though, like even here, you know what I mean? If you go like far skirts of like states and stuff, you know, like a lot of people don't accept, like if they see like a black dude or an Asian guy or a Mexican guy, they're like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, let's go that way, you know what I mean? Like, man, discrimination is still going on around the world, bro. It's not just, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, this subject is like totally disgusting. I mean, like, it's crazy.
It's a subject that's always gonna be iffy when it comes to like, just everything about it is iffy, bro. So, you know, different perspectives come clashing along from people who want to debate about it, but I just said what I felt, and you know, I'm glad some people related to it, and I'm also glad some people are willing to debate it. You know, it's just, I'm cool with whatever y'all think.
And the way you said it too, I ain't Tisoy, and then the way that you said like Pinoy, bro, that had so much feelings. Like you could feel it, like when you said like feelings, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you know what I mean?
Because that line actually has some truth to it with me. I was with my mom, she was performing like on stage, and some of her like instrumentalist friends was like talking to me in English. And I said that out loud to the guy, like, so he was talking to me in English. And I remember my mom was telling that story to me. She said that I said when I was a kid, "Ano ka ba? Pinoy ako, nagtatagalog ako."
By the way, if you guys didn't know, by the way, his mom and his dad are both amazing singers. Hazel, and I'm sure you guys know who his dad is. His name is Paul Sapieva. He used to be the lead singer, guitarist. Yeah, I mean, rock star, which a lot of people know. But you know, and he picked up all of that stuff: singing, rapping, metal, playing guitars. I mean, you guys haven't seen like a quarter of this man. I promise you, hindi nyo pa nakikita yung quarter ng talent na ibibigay niya sa inyo. You guys gotta follow him. But this part right here that's coming up, his fast part, like when I first listened to the song, I'm like, what the fuck? What? Because I wasn't ready, because you're like, but you know, it was built up, because when you said like, I ain't Tisoy, I'm Pinoy, that.
And I swear that
Let's go. Wait, okay. Wait.
Alright.
Everybody's talking about this line. It's like a big debate.
That also, man.
So, explain it to them why you said it.
So, first and foremost, of what I said, the first English lines, you know, it was pretty straight up, you know. And
But it's fast.
And I swear that nobody will ever look at me the same way again and make it to the top of I'll be showing naysayers and
Naysayers. Like no's. People that like to say
mind
no.
the rhymes too, bro.
Mhm.
The same way again and make it to the top of I'll be showing naysayers and then it goes straight up to Tagalog,
Which is beautiful.
and I swear that nobody will ever look at me the same way again and make it to the top of labisyon na says and nanalo na ako numulapin na pinikuta sila pa sa maktan at lahat na nasaktan na nalamin nila na pinatay ako na yung bayani sa karagatan ng magdasa ng pag-aari. So that whole, why I chose the term pinugutan si lapu-lapu sa maktan is like, because in terms of a writing pattern, I always go through this like, you know, dilemma or doubt in my head in terms of when it comes to closing out a song.
Yeah.
Am I gonna close it out with absolute truth, or am I gonna make people
Talk about it.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's like in terms of me weighing the options.
Woo! I get what you're saying. So you really actually said that so people would talk about it.
Yeah, of course, you know the history about Lapu-Lapu and Magellan, you know, from the history of the Philippines is just like, Lapu-Lapu was able to, like, you know, he, in the process of that, he died. That was way back then.
Right.
But me just using the term pinugutan means to be beheaded.
Mm-hmm.
He was never beheaded. That's like just me putting an exaggerated term in a ploy to, you know, drive traffic and talk. It's like inaccurate, but he still died.
He still died.
He's dead right now, so it's like, it's not overall factual in a way, but still, like, the thing that's factual about that is whenever he did die from back then, like, people were still saddened. The original Filipinos were still saddened. So that's like just a way of me twisting how things were. And I'm sorry to anybody who was like offended with the fact of me being like, you know, putting inaccurate sources about like our history as Filipinos. But, you know, that's why the song is what it is right now. And just me being like, you know, thoughtful. Okay, I was like writing this shit. Okay, I gotta close out the song.
And that's important. Closing out the song is important.
So the way I derived that got people talking.
Yeah.
It got people agreeing to it. I got people disagreeing to it. I got people in the in-betweens. I had to check that all out. I had to make sure, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So the way it is right now, people are talking, man. So I have to be smart with it.
I mean, you just put some color in like what the truth was.
Yeah.
And you just colored it up. You know, like make it pretty.
Yeah.
You know, why not? And plus, it's the ending of a.
Make it pretty, but in a brutal way, because like, you know, he was never really beheaded.
No, he was not.
He was not beheaded. But saying that, it sounds.
Yeah. It sounds.
He got beheaded?
Beastie. It sounds beastie.
It sounds nasty.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Let's go.
Oh, damn. You feel me?
Now, Filipino, despite any turmoil, I'm proud of my soil.
Di ba kayo nakikigil? Man, my whole body's gonna hurt from doing all this.
Music 107.5.
Ang galing,
Who
no?
was right?
Ang galing kasi nung ano, di ba?
Yeah.
Yung galit. I mean, like, did you practice like your face reactions? Like when you, bro, I mean, like, when people perform, you know what I mean? Like for example, like Cultura, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you guys didn't know, like, all my facial reactions were taught by him. Like how to do that, how to do dealing with my whatever. So, how did you like? Paano mo ginawa yan? Like, how do you practice it?
Yeah, you know, but I don't know what it. I don't know how.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Or is it emotions coming out of you that you know what I mean?
It comes from that, but also me being a fan of the music that I'm a fan of. I would listen to it in front of a mirror and imagine myself as those artists performing on stage or performing in front of a music video. And I don't know, I do it in a way where I feel like conveying a certain word or a certain way it's supposed to be like felt, and like how your eyes are looking towards the camera, how your mouth is moving, how your head is placed in terms of like the attitude you're trying to convey. It's like directing.
Yeah.
So like
Directing, acting, and
acting, all of that aspect that goes into it is like I learned it all like subtly. Like I didn't like intentionally go into like, okay, I'm gonna be focusing on acting now, I'm gonna be focused on directing now. It just came with it because me going into like this solo ride is like, you guys see my music videos and me having to
and they're all dope.
Thank you.
And bro, every time like I watch a music video that you've made, and not a lot of people know this, and we're gonna clear this up. By the way, he shoots all this with his sister Ruth.
Yeah.
You know, and then he directs all of it. He screenwrites everything. He sinusulat niya lahat. He screenwrites everything, and then he edits everything. He puts all the visuals in it. I mean, like, bro. I mean, like, that's. I don't even know what you call it, bro. That's like, it's just talent. You know what I mean? Like, and wait till he does all the other stuff that he does, and you guys will find that out soon. You guys just gotta keep following him.
You
know
might,
what I mean?
you know. To most people, it is very dope.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to critiquing, I don't feel like I've reached the level that I want to yet.
Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up.
But I'm just saying, look, it's just, I don't know. It's something that I got addicted to.
Yeah.
Is the quality of the stuff that I put out. So
Bro.
like I literally became an obsessive with every single aspect of the things that I do.
Yeah.
Like the video editing side, I follow like movie video editors and VFX stuff. I want to get into After Effects and learn how to make 3D like shit, like Godzilla, like make that on my own. That's like I went that route too. And then on the music side of things, following producers like, you know, like experimental producers, even like, you know, going as far like what kind of new plugins are always like available to the market, and what kind of hardware or software is like in terms of like the audio world, in terms of like, of course, in the musician side, in terms of like, I don't know, it's just everything that goes into this craft is like I don't know how to explain it.
You just love it. The passion.
That everything that goes into it.
Yeah.
Like I was like this. Nobody can picture how I want it to look. I don't want to like depend it. Like the most cases is like artists like, you know, go to a label so that it can be done for them.
Yeah. Like
the shooting and everything.
Let me give you guys an example why I told him to shut the fuck up. Jokingly, by the way. It's all love. I told him to shut the fuck up. It's because when he was editing Cultura, by the way, right? When he was putting all these lights, and then he's looking at it, and I'm like, God damn, that shit's dope. And then he's just all of a sudden like, fuck! I swear to God, do it one time for him. Do it one time for him. Do it.
Oh my God.
He's like,
I swear to God, bro, how I critique my own shit is like, it will always be only me who critiques it like that way. I showed him like this one, like part of the,
I didn't see shit.
Wait,
I didn't see shit.
it's tracking, bro. It's like
he showed it to me. I see it. I still don't see it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then
it was tracking of a light sequence. I couldn't get it correctly, bro. Like the light that was striking from the upwards.
Oh
it was
my
like
God.
it was indirect to my eyes. It's
Oh my
editor shit,
God.
bro. I'm telling you, it's editor shit.
I know.
Fucking.
But I'm saying like he has those eyes that like he sees like a little dot when it's wrong, and he'll be like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like the whole world just fucking fell apart.
He was so confused.
I'm like, so I'm sitting there and I'm looking at you and you're like this and you're like, fuck! You know, I'm like, what? I'm like, what happened? And it's like, this fucking dot. You see that? And I'm like, what the where? Anyways, we've been here forever. So do you wanna?
Yeah, man. To close it out, yeah, it's just I get so overly critiquing myself. He was like, he can't see what I see, so I'm just like a perfectionist because I'm trying to make do with what we have. You feel me?
But you know, look what he did to Cultura though, the video. I mean, like, if you didn't like the production of, you know, Cultura, I watched like a lot of reaction videos and they were like, God damn, they spent a lot of money in that video.
No,
That's all his work right there.
editing.
I mean,
Yeah, nice
bro,
work.
thank you so much for being here. You know, I
No
love
problem,
you.
man. You know, this might be a low quality ass video in some aspects of it, bro, but like, you know, it's realer than a motherfucker. You feel me? Realer than a motherfucker.
Thank you for everybody that watched. I haven't done a lot of reaction videos because, you know, me
Let
and
me
Glitchin
just-
got sick, but he's got something to say. Oh,
I love all of y'all, man. The haters, the in-betweens,
that's a fact.
especially the fans. Every single one of y'all are here to see what's happening in terms of my career and how I propel it forward. And yeah, I can't wait to deliver more content and more material that is, whatever it may be, my collaborations with people in my camp, people that are not in my camp, my family members, like everything that just goes into it, like y'all watching the steps and like even these, I was just going, so that's what it is, man.
Wonder why that's blinking.
I guess it's time's up. Peace, y'all.
Wish you would say thank you so much, Aaron.
Thank you to Wish. Aaron.
We love you, bro. But that,
Much love.
our family's waiting downstairs because we're about to play Tongits.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
They're waiting.
Tongits
We love
time. Let's
everyone.
go. We love you guys. Peace.
Oh yeah, gotta show this up.
Oh, that's right.
My baby got this on me. Love you, baby.
Boss. Glitchin', baby.
I'ma bleep that out. Peace.
Peace.